Hello, everyone, and good evening to you all. My name is Felton Parker. Today is Tuesday, June 24, 2025. As always, each day is a wonderful day to be blessed by our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. And I sincerely hope you folks have a truly blessed and wonderful Tuesday. What I have for you guys in tonight's video is the list of all the National Day holidays from my National Day calendar segment. That includes my featured National Day holiday. Also tonight, right after my National Day calendar segment, I'll have my famous birthday segment for you all, where it features our famous people who were born on this day. And also tonight in my weather segment, I will let you all know exactly what we're expecting for tomorrow, which is Wednesday, the last half of this week, the upcoming weekend, and on to the start of next week. So without further ado, let's get things started here on this Tuesday night as we conclude yet another day. And I'm going to start off with my National Day calendar segment here. Excuse me. And yes, today is the last Tuesday in June. Hard to believe exactly 1 week from today, it will be July. That means like a week or so from today, the entire first half of this year will be over. Hard to believe we're almost at the midpoint, and we're almost at the midpoint of. It is hard to believe we are at the midpoint of 2025 already. And you guys know exactly what happens 6 months from tomorrow. I don't want to answer that. But of course, here's my National Day calendar segment. Today was National Pralines Day. On this day, National Pralines Day honors a confection made from nuts and sugar syrup, whether in whole pieces of ground. Pralines may also refer to any chocolate cookie containing the ground powder of nuts. Hashtag National Pralines Day. French sugar industrialist Marcel Duplaix Pozzolin originally inspired early pralines. At the Chateau of Vaux-le-Comte during the 17th century, Duplaix Pozzolin created his first pralines, made with almonds individually coated in caramelized sugar. The French settlers brought their recipe into Louisiana, an area of the United States where both sugarcane and pecan trees were plentiful. During the 19th century, New Orleans chefs substituted pecans for almonds, added cream to thicken the confection, and thus creating what is known throughout the southern United States as the praline. 3 pralines from around the world. Belgian pralines contain hard chocolate shell with a softer, sometimes liquid filling. Here are 3 pralines from around the world. Belgian pralines containing hard chocolate shell with a softer, sometimes liquid filling. French pralines, a combination of almonds and caramelized sugar. American pralines contain milk or cream, and they are softer, creamier, resembling fudge. Whether or not you're a candy maker, you can celebrate the day. Pick out some pralines or take home to share with others. Use hashtag National Pralines Day on social media. That is exactly what we observe each year on this day, June 24th. Today also was National Patch Day, and also today was National Take Back the Lunch Break Day. Here's my famous birthday segment for you all here on this Tuesday night. Apologize for the delayed start. There are famous people who have celebrated their birthdays earlier today. Today, TV actress Ariana Madiz turns 40. Pop singer Suno turns 22. R&B singer Solange Knowles turns 39. Rapper Lil Drip turns 29. Rapper Snow the Product turns 38. TV actress Leanna Ramirez turns 27. Rapper Mozzie turns 38. Rapper Dookie turns 29. TV actress Minka Kelly turns 45. TV actress Mindy Kaling turns 46. TV actor Harris Dickinson turns 29. TV actor Cody Stewart turns 27. TV actress Candice Patton turns 37. TV actress Raven Goodman turns 33. Voice actor Amir Talai turns 48. Politician Claudia Scheinbaum turns 63. TV actress Erin Morattri turns 31. Movie actress Gracie Whitten turns 21. Movie actor Dexter Darden turns 34. R&B singer Slack turns 33. TV actress Vanessa Ray turns 44. Movie actress Carla Gallo turns 50. And those are following famous people who have celebrated their birthdays earlier today on this day, Tuesday, June 24th. Good number of cancers out there. So, and of course, it was a celebration that took place in Oklahoma, on the streets of Oklahoma, of downtown Oklahoma City earlier today. Just a day and a half after the Oklahoma City Thunder won their brought their first ever NBA championship title to the city, and their second overall in NBA championship ring. And also, it was either today or it's tomorrow when the LSU Tigers will be celebrating. LSU Tigers will be down in Baton Rouge, our state's capital, will be celebrating their victory parade by winning the Men's College World Series on Sunday. And I need to talk to you guys about our very first tropical system. I did indicate that it is indicated that the very first storm of the 2025 Atlantic hurricane season has formed, and it goes by the name of Tropical Storm Andrea. So I'm gonna give you guys something that, like I said, throughout hurricane season, as long as this hurricane season is active, I'm gonna give you guys a scoop of any tropical systems or tropical storms that tends to develop, just to keep you all informed as we navigate ourselves through these next few months. So the 2025 Atlantic hurricane season is the ongoing Atlantic hurricane season in the Northern Hemisphere. The season officially began on Sunday, June 1st, and it will end on Sunday, November 30th. These dates adopted by convention to historically describe the period in which in each year when most subtropical or tropical cyclogenesis occurs in the Atlantic Ocean over 97%. The first system, Tropical Storm Andrea, formed earlier today on Tuesday, June 24th, making the latest start to the Atlantic season since 2014. So the name is Andrea, is Maxim. So however, fortunately, this is a short-lived storm as it's out in the open waters. On Sunday, June 22nd, day before yesterday, the National Hurricane Center began monitoring the tropical low pressure east-southeast of Bermuda over the central Atlantic with some potential for tropical development. The next day, the low was producing gale force winds, but the associated shower and thunderstorm activity remained disorganized. Early morning satellite today showed that the conditions for tropical development were marginal due to 75-degree sea surface temperatures and 28-mile-per-hour wind shear. Even though the system continued to better become organized during the morning, and Tropical Storm Andrea formed about 1,205 miles west of the Azores. Deep convection soon collapsed this afternoon. Collapsed around 10 a.m. this morning. Andrea degenerated into a post-tropical low later the same day. So this is a very short-lived storm. So we've had our first system, which has come. So Andrea has come, and now she's gone, and remain out at sea and not making landfall, or threatening to make landfall anywhere along the continental years. Now we have had here, despite another day of heat and humidity, we've had our fair share of storms earlier this evening, with outflow boundaries. So of course this is what we typically see this time of year, these pop-up showers and storms. Another muggy night is expected, with overnight lows ranging from the lower to mid-70s, isolated to widely scattered evening showers and thunderstorms will gradually diminish after sunset. Another warm and humid night is expected. Lows generally in the mid-70s, and scattered thunderstorms diminishing into the evening hours. And your average and records for this day, Tuesday, June 24th. Normal high is 92. Normal low is 72. 103 is the record high set on this day in 2022. Record low is 62 set on this day back in 1974. And we have a heat advisory in effect in our across central and eastern Arkansas, southeastern Arkansas, and portions of East Louisiana extending into Mississippi. Elsewhere, the heat advisory, we had another heat advisory, was issued until 6 p.m. early this evening, but that has since diminished. That has since been expired. Now, of course, with this line of storms that came through earlier this evening, we were under at least a few special weather statements, as well as a number of at least one severe thunderstorm warning. Now we have a simple isolated shower activity in portions of our East Texas counties, as well as just within the Monroe area and other portions of northeast Louisiana. And what you're seeing is a line of storms coming through portions of East Texas along the Texas Gulf Coast, as well as northeast Louisiana, one off the Florida Gulf Coast. Other than that, we're just basically finding out all the activity has diminished since early. Now, all the activity has diminished early this evening as we were seeing a line of storms coming through. You know what? That was caused by the daytime heating plus the humidity is what had driven up our chance of storms earlier this afternoon. That has driven our chance of storms earlier this afternoon. With the daytime presence of daytime heating. Prior to the storms, our high temperature day in Shreveport was 96 degrees. We have now hit 96 3 straight days in a row. And I do not expect to see things changing just yet. So we've seen quite a few showers and storm activity, with the presence of daytime heating. And we've seen an outflow boundary caused by the sea breeze activity. Something that you would typically see during the summer. It's been a more typical. It's been a more typical late June day for us here in Shreveport. Temperature outside here on this Tuesday night is 77 degrees with cloudy skies. Humidity is 89%. Dew point is 73 degrees. We have a southeast wind at 5 miles per hour. With the feels like temperature 78 degrees. Barometric pressure at 30.16 inches of mercury, and visibility is at 10 miles an hour. Prolonged intense heat wave, excessive rainfall in the southern Rockies and the central plains into the upper Midwest. Extremely dangerous heat persists through Thursday with widespread daily temperature records. Mountain moisture continues to bring heavy rain and flash flooding into New Mexico and West Texas through Thursday, especially in the burn scar areas. Thunderstorms and heavy to excessive rain will continue to bring a flash flood threat from the central plains into the upper Midwest. Now, just a few minutes ago, I've given you guys an update on our first tropical system formed in the Atlantic with the name Andrea. So Andrea has formed and dissipated the same day, earlier today. So we did have one tropical system of the first tropical system, the first named storm of the 2025 Atlantic hurricane season. Expect more to come in. Now, after Andrew, the next named storm on the list will receive the name Barry. And of course, during the upcoming weeks and months, we will see these storms intensify. And I will give you guys updates on each storm that tends to develop, each named storm that we have in the tropics. So tonight, we're going to see skies becoming clear with a slight chance of a shower thunderstorm that cannot be ruled out. The low temperature 74 degrees with the south-southeast wind at 5 miles per hour, chance of rain 20% at least. Now tomorrow, going to Wednesday, it will be very warm, quite similar to what we saw today. So expect tomorrow's high temperature to be basically the same, with a high temperature of 96. So we topped it at 96 today for the third straight day in a row. And expect similar conditions tomorrow, very warm with partly cloudy skies. And expect spotty thunderstorms mostly in the afternoon with a high temperature of 96 degrees. The feels like temperature 105. Not be surprised if we were to reissue another heat advisory. That would be for like the the fifth or sixth straight day in a row with the heat advisory in the area. We have a south-south, and expect spotty thunderstorms in the afternoon, similar to what we saw today. With the south-southeast wind at 7 miles per hour, I'm putting a chance at least 40% the time we see the storms arriving. So expect skies to clear out tonight with temperatures mainly in the mid-70s. We start out tomorrow morning 6 a.m. with clear skies, temperature 75 degrees. That's 6 a.m. tomorrow morning, clear skies, temperature 75 degrees. Tomorrow morning 9 a.m. with partly cloudy skies, we should be at 83 degrees. Noon tomorrow with partly cloudy skies, we should be at 92 degrees with the heat index of 103. 3 p.m. tomorrow afternoon with partly cloudy skies, expected temperature of 96 degrees. The feels like temperature of 105. Then expect around the storms to occur around 4 p.m. tomorrow afternoon. 6 p.m. tomorrow evening with partly cloudy skies, so we should be at 91 degrees. The feels like temperature of 97 degrees. Around 9 p.m. tomorrow night with mostly clear skies, we should be at 85 degrees. The feels like temperature of 90 degrees. So it'll be another very warm day, a rather seasonally hot day for us here in Shreveport for tomorrow as we go into the day on Wednesday. Now here's what the next 7 to 10 days have in store for us. So tonight, skies becoming clear with a slight chance of showers and storms, a low of 74 tomorrow. Going towards as we go into the middle of the week tomorrow for your Wednesday. Expect it will be partly cloudy, very warm. Then expect spotty thunderstorms in the afternoon. Some could be rather strong to severe, so be prepared for that to be a possibility. At least a slight chance. Other than this, along with the slight chance of showers and storms around, be partly cloudy and very warm, couple spotty thunderstorms, at least a slight chance. High of 96, low of 74, feels like temperature 105, chance only 20%. Expect similar conditions for your Thursday. Mostly sunny, very warm. Expect a slight chance of spotty thunderstorms, most random afternoon thunder showers. High of 95, low of 75. Feels like temperature 104 with a south-southwest wind at 7 miles per hour, chance only 20%. Friday, expect to see the hottest temperature of the year, so for it would be hot with sunshine. Use extreme caution to be outside for a long period of time. High of 97, low of 76, feels like temperature 106, and no rain is expected for your Friday. If we were to hit 97 going into your Friday, that would be the hottest temperature, warmest temperature we've seen so far in 2025. So far, we've been at 96, and we've hit that several times. On Saturday, it will be mostly sunny, very warm, another slight chance of spotty afternoon thunderstorms. High of 95, low of 77, have a south-southwest wind 7 miles per hour, feels like temperature 105. Chance of rain 20%. Sunday, mostly sunny, very warm, expect spotty afternoon thunderstorms. High of 95, low of 76, we have a south-southwest wind 7 miles per hour, feels like temperature 106. We have a 20% chance of rain Monday as we go into the start of next week. As we close out the month of June, mostly sunny, very warm, high of 95, low of 76, we have a southwest wind 8 miles per hour, no rain is expected, feels like temperature 104. And then next Tuesday, July 1st, expect sunshine, and then expect showers and storms possible, high of 94, low of 77. Feels like temperature 105, have a west wind 8 miles per hour, chance of rain 40%. Looks like we'll have highs ranging mostly in the mid-90s. And then here's a preview for your 4th of July, and highs close to 90. With partly cloudy skies, with at least a slight chance of showers and storms. That would be a nice relief, wouldn't it? So again, mostly high temperatures will basically remain the same over the next several days. Over the next several days, highs will most likely be in the mid-90s. The warmest day, hottest day is likely going to be Friday, as we bump it up to 97 for your Friday as we wrap up this week. Highs mostly will stay in the mid-90s over the next several days. Feels like temperature staying around that 104, 105, 106 degree boundary. Rain chances will be at 20% or less tomorrow. Tomorrow and Thursday, 20% rain chances. No rain expected for Friday. 20% rain chances both Saturday and Sunday. That's the upcoming weekend. No rain expected for Monday. Then it looks like we have a slightly better rain chances going to your Tuesday of next week. So rainfall total should be around at least a quarter of an inch between now and early next week. Well, that will be all that I have for you guys here on this Tuesday night. Once again, my name is Felton Parker. I'm officially signing off here. You guys have a good night. Sleep peacefully. Take care of yourselves and each other. Most of all, remain blessed and stay safe. Thank you.